Welcome to another video from Dr. Lock. I did an unboxing of this Honest Dong Shi with no T, basically. Honest Dong Shi. Shite. Anyway, look, it was good. It lasted about a week or two and then it completely broke down. What happened was the little LED, which is contained in this little plate right here, and I pulled it apart and tried to get it working, just stopped working, and the aluminium case on the back of it I ended up just throwing in the bin. But what I did do is I went to eBay and I bought myself just this pen light here. I'm pulling it apart wrongly. I bought myself this pen light for about $5. Okay, and that works pretty good. I think you can see the light coming through there. Yeah, so about $5, and I measured it, and as you can see there, this part connects onto here and that produces the light, and all you're left with is a fine piece of optical fiber with a stainless steel, I guess you could call, sheath around it that you can use, and it flexes a little bit. It's got a spring here. So this is the main business end of the stick, and this part here is nothing more than just a simple light source. So I found this one on eBay, and I was pretty devastated because these things don't come cheap. They're 50-60 bucks, and I need it to work, and of course you need it to clip on with this bit and all the rest so that you know it works. But the problem is, as soon as this little crappy part right here, this part's the honest part, this part's the shit. As soon as that went, I was left with basically a pick I couldn't use, or recoder, or an inspection light or a decoding light that I couldn't use. But then I came up with this one here, and I was quite surprised that I could actually just use that plastic edge right there, tap it into the screw thread like so, and get my light working again. So I was pretty impressed with that, because it only cost me $5 for this reasonable quality one here, and I must say I think it was better quality than the first one. And now look at that, it works quite well. It works good. On the back here you got your little button, you've got your little tether, I guess you could call it, so you could put it around your hand just in case you think you're going to be doing such vigorous action that it might fall off and you might lose it somewhere. You can do that. So these actual parts here, I don't remember what they were for, but I can still use this part here. I could have got it on there before. I can kind of just clip that on there, and then I get that light, if you can see it there. Where are we? See? Not so bad. And let's try it on a door lock. So I was happy because I've saved my inspection light, because these things are not cheap, and we break things. Okay, so there's the light. Let's see if I can show you what's going on down there. Gonna need a little bit of adjusting going on here. Can we see anything? Oh, got to talk about getting the right angle. That needs to be about there. I think I might be able to give you guys a look at what's actually going on in there. Now I've taken the thread off, it's not as tight as it was. I might even hit it with some glue and just glue it on there. Can we see in there? Yeah, we can, roughly. If I can go right down the back there. Just running out of hands here. To get that exact angle with the magnifying glass, the light, the camera. So it's probably not going to happen with this today. There you go. That's probably about the best I can kind of show you there. But anyway, at least this apparatus is back in function. These particular parts here, I didn't really find out what they're for, but it's all good. It's all good, because at least I got the light working. So if your one plays up, I'll give you the size on that. Vernier calipers to the rescue. Save the battery. On they go. On 0. So the diameter on this is 12.88. Okay, so if you're looking for one, and the length of it, length. I think you're talking about 100 mil. Yeah, you're talking about 100 mil. And for $5, it saves my light. I'll put a little bit of glue on there and bond these two together a little bit better because it's a plastic bit there. I don't want to get too fancy with it. I could actually take it off, give it a slight little put it on the lathe and start threading it, but I don't see that, or you know, try and thread it. But it's aluminium, so it's stainless, so I don't really see the need. Even just putting some knead it around here and bonding those two together would certainly last a few years. Next biggest problem I got is that it's not going to fit in the case now. I've given it an extension, so now it's longer, you know, it just means it's another problem for me. I've got to find somewhere else to put it. But all things being equal, at least I didn't have to throw it in the bin, and I'm going to get some more use out of it. So that is resurrecting the Honest Dong Shi light, and it's back working again, and even with its little microscope and everything. Okay, thanks for watching.